Why do we call it book reading, children? Why do we call it book reading? And it's because we want to encourage children to understand the value of book reading.
Book reading session for Dr. Kiran Bedi is like nurturing the germinating minds of the youth by building them from within with skills, inspiration and confidence so that they become the strongest yet flexible backbone of the nation.
Birds of the same feather, cut from the same cloth, peas from the same pod. These are all sayings that we hear on a daily basis. And yet, it is so hard to find a similar bird in your life. But not here. Welcome to the book reading session with Dr. Kiran Bedi.
I like to draw sketches of my favorite sportsman and actor. I have an interest in astronomy and cars, and I like to play football and badminton. And that's all about me. Thank you.
My most favorite hobby is drawing and singing. I usually love to sing English songs. Besides that, I also love doing Katha. It is a classical dance form of Uttar Pradesh, and it's all about me. Thank you.
My hobby is drawing. I draw pictures of people, animals, cars, and anime characters. But I love to draw pictures of people, and I think that drawing is a great hobby that makes us creative in every work like school projects, crafts, etc.
My hobbies are to dance, cook, sing, and sketch. I would like to show you some of my drawings.
I'm good at sports. I love to participate and win in a lot of competitions. I'm good in athletics as well as football. I won 4th prize in district level athletic championship and I participate in a lot of inter-school football matches also.
As a hobby, I could not get my mind off it. It was the only time of the day when my mind felt placid and my heart jumped with the fun that awaited. One by one, the puzzles got solved, and it was like a stress buster and fun hobby. At the same time, I was reaping its benefits. Another fact was that I didn't need to professionally pursue this hobby. Though in my case, this took a turn as I participated in some reputed tournaments, including Commonwealth, Western Asia, Nationals, etc.
My favorite book, which I am currently reading, is Exam Warriors by our PM, Mr. Narendra Modi. This book is full of exam mantras and talks about stress management tips for students, those who are applying for their exams.
So my one of the most favorite book is Wise and Otherwise, and its author is Sudha Murthy. The stories in this book is actually based on the real life experiences of Sudha Murthy. It represents the realistic picture of India with its value, tradition and imperfection.
My favorite book is Bhagavad Gita because these books help us to do our duty conscientiously and be never disheartened that the face of great parents. This means that be fearless and focus on your actions.
My favorite book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a children's novel written by Roald Dahl. This book is a story about Charlie Bucket, a young boy who wins a golden ticket to visit the infamous Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and his adventure there.
I love the book of Supandi, Akbar and Babur tales and Tenali Raman so much. I just love reading short stories a lot. I think reading books will surely help me in gain knowledge and spend my time usefully.
From fables, sci-fi, mystery and horror to adventure and fairy tales, books have been an essential part of my life since I was 5. Ever since my Noble 9, I got engrossed in the works of a new author for me, Rick Riordan. Percy Jackson and the Olympians favorite, the Kane Chronicles favorite, the Trials of Apollo favorite.
Jai Dharima. Jai Dharima to all our children. Jai Dharima to our audience. Join us Give them all your love, motivate them. Okay, children, I've just got a call. Even our DL team is not aware of this. Ma'am is going to be joining in about 20 minutes. So till then, we are going to interact. Okay, we are going to interact together. Ma'am is coming in about 20 minutes. So this is for the team because I've just got the call also. Okay, now we were going to talk about how are you? How are all of you? First tell me that. Abhikalp, कैसे हो आप बच्चे?
Good.
गुड, अच्छे हो? ठीक है, ग्रेट. अंकिता,
I'm good, ma'am.
गुड बच्चे. वाची,
Ma'am, I'm enthusiastic.
lovely. And Gyanira. How are
I'm
you?
fine. And ma'am, what about you?
I'm well, बच्चे. All Ma's Kripa. Thank you. Thank you for asking. All well, beta. All Ma's Kripa. Okay, now we are here together and we are going to be sharing our thoughts. Does that work? We can share our thoughts because nothing is planned. We are going to be just pouring our heart and sharing our thoughts. So that works, right? Okay, great. Now you were planning to talk about the benefits of reading. Okay. Where is Haripriya? Haripriya, very welcome, bache. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you?
I'm well, bache. All Ma's Kripa. I'm well. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we'll have a little. We're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. We were going to discuss, and you were going to share benefits of reading. Should we take it from there? You want to talk about that? Or you want to talk about just your thoughts? What do you want to talk about? Then I'll take it from there with you. You want to talk about reading? You want to talk about life? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about your thoughts? Tell me.
Benefits of reading the book, ma'am.
Benefits of reading? Okay, great. So, पहले हम अभिकल्प से शुरू करते हैं. Beta, tell me, what are your feelings about reading and benefits of reading?
And the importance of reading is that it improves my mind and focus and also improves my cognitive skills. It boosts up and stimulates my brain. It enhances my imagination and vocabulary skills, and also it improves my writing abilities. It lowers my stress. It makes me happy when I read books of my favorite ones. And the most beautiful part of reading is that it deepens empathy.
Lovely. Abhikalp, when you're reading, how do you read? In a sense, uh, you like to pick up a book and find a quiet corner, and do you read, or how do you read?
Ma'am, I like to connect the things with my life. Like I like to read history books.
Yes.
I love history. My India's historical events. I love to read them, and I'm inspired by them. Like I have readden on Bharana Pratap. He was a
Lovely.
great warrior, and he has contributed so much for India.
Okay. बेटा, मैं आपके साथ एक पॉइंट शेयर करती हूँ जो मेरे मन में आ रहा है, एंड हमारे बाकी भी यंगस्टर्स कैन जॉइन इन and share their thought. Do you all believe reading and reflection can go hand in hand?
Yes,
You all
ma'am.
believe?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what you're reading, I think it's lovely if you can also spend a little time reflecting कि आपने क्या पढ़ा है, and then see what's appealing to you. आपकी एक जिज्ञासा बढ़ेगी, आपकी एक लाइफ के प्रति एक क्यूरियोसिटी बढ़ेगी कि ऐसे क्यों होता है, ऐसे क्यों होता है. ये ये क्या बोला इन्होंने, ये क्या लिखा, ये भी मुमकिन है, ऐसी जीवनियां भी मुमकिन है, इतना करेज, इतना समर्पण. So add reflection to your reading and let reading be a very, very sacred process for you. It should be a very calming, sacred process for you. You should be very comfortable when you're reading. It should mean something to you. And then you reflect कि मैंने क्या पढ़ा आज. ठीक है. अंकिता, आप बताओ बेटा, your benefits of reading.
Mom, it benefits me when it helps me enhance my vocabulary. It's the one of my favorite part, and it also helps me by my memory skills, because when I was small, I used to have a really bad memory part, and also it helps me write faster and give me extra imagination what I love, and it also helps me concentrate on something or focus on it, and it calms my mind down. Whenever I'm angry, I just go and read book, and then it calms me down a lot, and it improves my imagination. I do scenarios, I go inside the world of the books whenever I read. That's what I love. And it also gives me the confidence. Actually, I'm really scared of speeches or talking in front of everyone, but today it gives me the confidence what I need. And it makes me think out of the box, which I love. And I really feel proud about it.
Beautiful, beautiful, Ankita. बच्चे, अब हम अंकिता को हमने सुना है, तो हमारे मन में क्या आना चाहिए? अब आप एक दूसरे को सुन रहे हो ना इस वक्त, तो जो आप एक दूसरे को सुन रहे हो उसको भी रिफ्लेक्ट करो. अब अंकिता ने कुछ बोला आपको, आप सबको बोला है. एक, इट्स इम्प्रूविंग हर वोकैबुलरी, राइट? एक आदत बना लो. अगर अगर उस टाइम पर वैसी वाली रीडिंग कर रहे हो, देखो हर टाइम तो ऐसी रीडिंग नहीं करते, कई बार इट्स अ वेरी रिलैक्स्ड वे ऑफ रीडिंग, पर कई बारी इफ यू कैन कीप अ पेपर पेंसिल विथ यू, एंड जो वर्ड का मतलब समझ नहीं आ रहा, सीखो उस वर्ड का मतलब. डोंट लेट इट जस्ट पास बाय. You can write it and you can learn the meaning of that word. Is that workable?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
you're reading, it's supposed to strengthen your vocabulary, right? You would like it to strengthen your vocabulary. Saral words, saral English, saral Hindi is blessed, it works, it's lovely. But if you want to learn more words, you want to learn deeper meaning of certain words, then it's lovely to write, to underline, and then check the meaning of that word. So you all can do that, right?
Yes.
These are little tips which can enhance your reading. But sometimes reading is, of course, very relaxed. But when you want to do this, you do that. Ankita, you used a word of, what did you say, beta? When you were reading, it can, you were not sure of a few, it calms you down.
Yes, ma'am, it calms me down.
Explain
How,
that. Explain
yeah,
that.
whenever I'm angry, it calms me down a lot. And it gives me the confidence. I even get to imagine scenarios sometimes.
Okay. So if we have time, we'll talk about self-belief. Okay. If we have time, we're going to discuss that. So we are going to pick up the word of from Abhikalp. What have we taken home? What is that one emotion we've taken home? Reflection.
I'm
Reading.
sorry, I can't hear you. Please repeat that.
You can hear me, children?
Yes, ma'am, now it's audible.
अभिकल्प ने जो हमको बताया उससे एक बात हमें क्या हम कैरी होम कर रहे हैं? रीडिंग एंड रिफ्लेक्शन. That will improve your own thinking power. You will start understanding and absorbing things in life. So reflection. Reading is leading to reflection. Abhikalp. What has Ankita given us? We can start learning new meanings. We can start adding to our vocabulary with new words. Right? Correct? Yes. Okay. Now Vachi, you share Bita.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'd like to add on Ankita's point as it reading also helps me improve my vocabulary.
Okay.
So, in my previous years, the only word I knew for big was big itself. But now that I've started reading, I know a lot more words like gigantic, enormous, large, huge, vast, etc. And another point was that it inculcates knowledge within me and helps me to relate to facts and helping in my studies as well. For example, if I'm reading Greek and Roman mythology right now, I can connect and relate to their roots and relate it to mine as well. So that makes me knowledgeable, and all I need to do is flip a few pages.
Beautiful, beautiful, Vachi. Ma bless you. Beautiful. Okay, beta. So, what all are you absorbing from what Vachi has said? Vachi has reinforced what Ankita has said, but she's added something lovely to what all of you are talking about. एक तो बात होती है that you're learning the meaning of the word. चलो, ये word है, उसका हमने meaning सीख लिया. What has Vachi said? There are different words for the same meaning. Now, you know where reading will help you. When you start paying attention, देखो ये बात कहाँ जा रही है? पहली बात पर रिफ्लेक्शन जा रही है ना. जब आप एक वर्ड के मीनिंग आपने एक वर्ड लिया, उसमें आपने उसका मीनिंग जाना, आपको खुशी मिली that you've learned a new word. अब आई बात, how do you use words? Words are used to express what? Tell me. Words are also used to express emotions, correct? तो कौन सा वर्ड यूज करना है, कब यूज करना है? That is what Vachi is talking about. तो एक और चीज ऐड करो अपने रीडिंग में. जब आप एक वर्ड का मीनिंग सीखते हो, देख लो 2-4 वर्ड्स उसके साथ सिमिलर कौन से हैं, वो भी करो. अब तीसरी चीज ये आ गई आपकी. अब इसमें एक और बात आ गई आपकी रीडिंग में. Once you do all this, it will help you to write beautifully. I want to encourage all of you. What you read, try writing about it. You just never know. You might discover that you love writing. You just might discover that you love writing. So do you see? Your reading is leading to so much. Your reading is leading to reflection. Acha, somebody tell me, what is your reading leading to? First, what is it leading to? Abhikalp? Yes?
Ma'am, to connect the past things with the new things, reflection.
Lovely. So it's leading to reflection. Ankita, what is it leading to?
I was gonna tell the same thing, reflection.
Yes, but you've also given us a lovely point of learning new words.
Enhancing vocabulary.
Yes. Vachi, what is it leading to?
Ma'am, replacing words with new ones that you've heard.
So, a little bouquet of flowers. You've got lovely, you've got many words for different emotions. And it can also lead to expression. Your reading can lead to what? How
Expression.
you all are going to express yourself. So, do you see how important that reading is? That's what I want to share with all of you, that it's not that I am just reading a book. I am reading. Your reading is leading to learning, reflection, expression, and writing. This has been absorbed. You're
Yes,
all
ma'am.
with me on this? Okay. Lovely, my bacha. Lovely. Okay. Gyanira, आपकी बारी बच्चे.
So, reading actually gives us focus and concentration and helps me to improve my vocabulary. And during night, sometimes when I'm not able to sleep, so I read the books from 10 minutes and I started feeling sleepy. So, it's a very wonderful thing. And also, I'm a lover of reading thriller books, so it creates some curiosity. So, what is going to happen next? So, and recently, I read a book, Girl in the Room 105, and it was a page turner. And so, it creates a curiosity to know what is in it. And and sometimes when I read books and when I'm sleeping, so I think that what can you do? Like sometimes I think that I also want to become a writer. So I just think like if I become a writer, I will write some thriller books and frictional, non-frictional, and so I'll start writing about my life also because it's a school life. So
See, my children, it's come to that. Gyanira is writing. Gyanira is expressing.
and ma'am, once
Yes.
I also wrote a story and I got first prize in it. And it was an online competition once when I was like 10 years old during the COVID. I
Okay.
got first prize in it.
Ma bless you, and that's beautiful. So you keep at it. Now you keep at it. You keep writing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, you keep writing. What I want you to share with your friends today who are on screen. Do you remember the first time you wrote?
Actually, it was that time only I first wrote the story.
But there was a first time,
I don't think so. I don't
my child.
remember.
Yes,
There was a first time you wrote something, right? There has to be, no? So you made that effort and you decided to write. And then you realized that your heart is in it. It stemmed out of your reading. That's exactly what I'm telling all our children. That you must try writing after reading all that you've read. Express yourself. You just never know. You might just enjoy this journey of writing. So there is a first time. There is a first time for everything. Yes, Ankita. Yes.
Well, actually, recently I wrote a book in Braille Books. It's
Lovely.
named as True Friendship. It's still there online.
It's there online. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
After the program, after we complete the program, you're going to be a part of the group. You put the link of your book there.
Okay, ma'am.
You put the link. That's lovely. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you. That after you read, after you reflect, after you learn, you express, and you try writing. There's always going to be that first time. Don't tell your mind, I can't do it. Just do it. Before I go to Haripriya, I want to ask you all something which is very important. Why do you read? Who do you read for? Okay. Why and the benefit? Who do you read for?
For my self confidence.
You read for the self. You read for the self. Ankita, why do you read?
I read for myself and my improvement.
Lovely. Vachi, why do you read?
Ma'am, reading soothes me and calms me.
Lovely. Yanira, why do you read, Bache?
I read it for myself.
Do you keep a list of how many books my friend has read and how many have I read and why has he or she read more and I've read less books and my book was thicker and thinner or anything?
Ma'am,
No,
I
ma'am.
made a resolution for myself this year that I
But it's
want to do 50 plus books.
okay. Lovely. But are you enjoying that resolution? Is it comforting you? It's going at your pace. It's not adding, it's not giving you any kind of undue pressure. Lovely. Lovely, because reading is a journey. When you become a true reader, the books that you need to read will come to you. When you become a true reader and a true learner of life, what you need to learn will come to you. So put a lot of truth in your reading. Put a lot of prayer and truth in your reading. It should be like a very, very comforting process for you. Now coming to my other point from Gyanira, reading is very comforting. It's very comforting for me. Reading is one of the most comforting things you can do for yourself. It's like as if the pages are talking to you, the book is talking to you. When you read, you should actually feel the book is talking to you. Read with that kind of love. Even if you just read a page, 2 pages, 3 pages, whatever you can for the day, because you've got your sports, you've got your school, you've got your exams. So reading should be extremely comforting for you. So we've added another point: reflection, learning, comforting. What else? Vocabulary, expression, writing. Do you see?
Concentration.
Concentration. Do you see how much? Now, lovely. Who said concentration? Gyanira, you know what you've just told everybody? Reading, the concentration you create through reading, you know what it does, my child? It helps you to be in the present moment. Children, when you are reading, are you thinking about the past or the future? Tell me.
Ma'am, the present.
That's a very big spiritual truth, to be in the now. Do you know when you're present and you're reading, that's meditation? Do you know that? That's like meditation. When you're completely focused doing what you're doing, that's meditation. So you're with your book and you're reading. Do you know there's another thing you're doing? You're giving a lot of respect to yourself because you're concentrating doing what you're doing. You're putting your heart and soul. You agree with me? You're not just doing something for the sake of doing it. That's adding so much of value to the self. Lovely. I'm so happy you children are responding to these thoughts. I'm so happy. Okay, it's now Haripriya's turn.
Greetings to you, ma'am.
Greetings, my child.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Haripriya from. Hi, ma'am. I'm Haripriya from CMC International School. So, shall I take this opportunity to speak with everyone all around this world, ma'am?
Yes, Peter.
So, as you guys said, like it helps you to improve your it's help you to improve your concentration, power, reflection, and vocabulary. So, I'll just add a point of it will reduce your stress and depression. So, we all know that a lot of teens are going through a lot now, like stress, depression, and anxiety. So, reading books can help you to keep your mind active and healthy. So, reading books can help you to reduce your stress up to 68%, and scientists have proved this. And and yes, ma'am.
So you are reinforcing Haripriya's a little connectivity issue. Okay, I'm glad you're back. Beta, you've joined from a proper device?
Yes, ma'am.
There's no connectivity issue there, no, for that device?
No, ma'am, there is no connectivity issues.
You're not switching between devices. You have one device with you, right, Piche?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Haripriya has, what is Haripriya reinforced?
Ma'am, it will reduce.
What is Haripriya reinforced? Tell me.
Ma'am, it relaxes mind.
Yes. It calms you. How? Tell me how.
Ma'am, by reducing the stress.
Yes. How? पता है क्या होता है? When you're reading, you get time. पहली बात पर आ रहे हैं वापस. You get time to reflect. आ गए ना पहली बात पे? Then you realize that I don't need to worry so much about this issue that's bothering me. You get time to reflect on what's bothering you. Then you can also you get time to plan कि मुझे इस situation को कैसे handle करना है. Because you've calmed yourself. आपने अपना मन थोड़ा वहां से हटाकर आपने रीडिंग करी है. तो उतने टाइम में आपको एक अलग डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव मिल गया जो भी सिचुएशन आपको बॉदर कर रही थी. Or you've got some time off from that space. जो आपको बॉदर कर रहा था आपको थोड़ा वहां से. Bless you. Do you need to go get some water, Haripriya? Go run and get some water. Have. So you've got some time to reflect on what was bothering you. Tell me, think loud with me. Abhikalp, what are your thoughts on this? Did you get some time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So reading also gives you time to distance yourself from whatever was causing you anxiety or agitating you. And when you're in a calmer state, you can look at the situation more objectively. फिर वो इतनी बड़ी नहीं लगती है जितनी बड़ी उस टाइम लग रही थी. So reading is also like a true friend. Reading is your well-wisher. What does a true friend do? What does a true bond or what does a true relationship do? It brings out the best in you. That's what reading does. Lovely. Now give me all the points. Then I'll sum it up. Give me yes, Haripriya. Yes, bacha.
Ma'am, actually, reading can also motivate us, I guess, ma'am.
Yes. It can motivate you, but reflection will make you realistic. You're sensing what I'm saying?
Yes,
It
ma'am.
will motivate you. Then you will reflect. Then you will think, this works in my life. These are the principles or these are the thoughts I can carry forward with me. You will be very realistic about it. Reflection will make you realistic. कि ये चीजें अभी पॉसिबल है, ये थोड़े टाइम के बाद करेंगे. So reading also makes you realistic. It motivates you, definitely, 100%. Okay, now tell me who's going to put it all together. 7-8 points what reading does to us. 2 points, all of you. Okay, Abhikar, 2 points you. 2 points, everybody.
It relaxes my mind and it expands up my knowledge.
So it relaxes you, it expands your knowledge. Okay.
Yes.
Vachi,
Man, reflection
huh?
and expanding vocabulary.
Reflection and learning. Huh? And different words for different emotions. है ना? Different words for different emotions. Okay. Gyanira, 2 points बच्चे.
Memory improvement and stress reduction.
Stress reduction, memory improvement. It also calms you down. So you said stress reduction calms you down. है ना? Gives you some time off. Okay. Haripriya, 2 points बच्चे.
Ma'am, it helps us to discover ourselves, ma'am, and it helps in concentrating, ma'am.
So you are getting to know yourself. And concentration improve हो रही है. ठीक है. Ankita, 2 points.
Concentration and stress reduction.
So we've covered it. Have we covered recall power to recall what you've read? That's another memory. But we recall what we've read. Self-belief. It relaxes you. It gives you time away from what's bothering you and it gives you a fresh perspective. And reading is a journey. And it teaches you how to be truthful. And it teaches you how to be in the present moment. So this is what reading does for us. Okay, let me just find out what time is ma'am joining. I'll just ask somebody to message me. What do we do? Should we take a few question answers of yours? Should we do that? Okay.
Yes, please.
A big help. You children can ask me question answers for ma'am also. And then when she joins, she'll give you her perspective.
Like how to prioritize my, like I have multiple interests. So what to opt for my career?
Beta,
I can't manage time for multiple things. So what I should do?
बच्चे यही तो हमको सीखना है. हमको अपने साथ बैठना है. हमारी हॉबीज क्या है, हमारा पैशन क्या है, हमारा एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट क्या है, हमको what comes naturally to you. Do you know all that? Do you know all that, Abhikar?
Ma'am, I am confused what to do.
No, no,
I
no,
have
no.
so many interests.
We can give you an answer. But what do you like doing? Who will tell us? What do you like doing? What is your passion? Where is your heart? आपको दिल से आपसे कौन सा काम होता है? आपको कौन सा प्रोफेशन देख के एक इंस्पिरेशन मिलती है कि हाँ मैं ये काम कर सकता हूँ, ये काम करके मुझे this is for me, I can do this. ऐसे कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स हैं जहां पर when you sit down to study, to read, it does not feel like a burden for you. It comes naturally to you. Beta, this is a path of self discovery. फिर स्टेप 2, जो जो आपके मन में आ रहा है आपको थोड़ा रिसर्च करनी पड़ेगी कि अगर डॉक्टर है तो डॉक्टर की फील्ड में कितनी सारी सब फील्ड्स हैं, अगर फोर्सेस है तो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फोर्सेस, अगर इंजीनियरिंग फील्ड है या मार्केटिंग फील्ड है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ रोल डू यू वांट टू सी योरसेल्फ इन. You will also have to start talking to some elders who are in that field. फिर अपने आप से बात करनी है, नहीं आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज वेयर माई हार्ट लाइज. Then there'll be another step कि पहले let me complete my 10th. Let me complete my 10th. Let me gain some more time and perspective. Why am I in such a rush? You don't live your entire life in one day. It's a process. मैं थोड़ा खुद को और जानूंगा, मैं खुद को और समझूंगा और पहचानूंगा कि मेरे हाथ मुझे नेचुरली, मेरा दिल नेचुरली, मेरा माइंड नेचुरली मुझे किस तरफ लेके जा रहे हैं. सो बेटा, दिस इज योर पाथ ऑफ सेल्फ डिस्कवरी. और जो काम आपसे दिलो जान से नेचुरली आपसे आता है, खुशी से आता है, उस फील्ड में जाओ. फिर आप जैसे जैसे बड़े होगे आप रियलाइज करोगे आपकी लेवल ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज क्या है. इट्स ऑल्सो गोइंग टू बी योर करियर. सो what is the financial strength of that career? What is your need and want out of life? So my child, give yourself some time. Let your 10th happen. Focus on your studies right now. My advice to you as a mother is strengthen your base. अभी अपनी फाउंडेशन को बनाओ, अपनी हैबिट्स, अपनी रीडिंग, अपनी पढ़ाई, अपने बॉन्ड्स, अपनी सेल्फ अवेयरनेस को बढ़ाओ, अपने आप को होलिस्टिकली आगे बढ़ाओ, ग्रो करवाओ. And when the time comes, you will clearly see what your path ahead is. But sow the seeds. बीज बोने शुरू कर दो बच्चे. And then you'll realize which way are you going. आपको खुद समझ आएगी. Does that answer your thoughts?
Yes, ma'am.
ये है मन में कुछ और.
Ma'am, I am also unable to manage time for doing things.
Beta, that you will have to now plan. कि पहले क्या जरूरी है. You can't burden your timetable. You can't fit everything in one day. Few things are once a week. Few things are once a month. Few things are to be done once in 15 days. You have to let your daily calendar speak for yourself. Speak for itself. School कितने बजे तक है? Extra curricular activities कब तक है? Sports कब तक है? I need time to rest. I need time to eat my meals. I need time for self grooming. I need time to take care of my personal space. ये सब भी तो आता है दिन में, ये सब भी तो आता है ना दिन में। तो एक कागज पेंसिल लेके बैठो, अपना मंथली प्लान बनाओ, अपना वीकली प्लान बनाओ, 15 दिन का प्लान बनाओ, फिर सब पूरा होगा. बट इफ यू ट्राई फिटिंग इन एवरीथिंग इन वन डे, देन हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? And you also have to learn from the pace of life. There's a time to play, there's a time to rest, there's a time to work hard, there's a time to just be. See how the day flows? Subha, dopair, sham, raat. There's a time for everything. There are seasons. How one season follows the other. Are they all in a rush? So you're listening to yourself. So now you have to sit and make your daily plan, your weekly plan, your fortnightly plan, and your monthly plan. Okay. Now there are certain skills. आपको सोचना है कि मैं ये पहले ये स्किल सीखूंगा तो मैं दूसरी स्किल सीख सकता हूं. How can you reach Z without crossing ABCD? मुझे ये कोर स्किल सीखनी है. Some program you want to learn of your computers. How can you learn that till you've not done a basic course of computers? And how can you do a programming course and a basic course in the same day? किसको करना है अब ये सब कुछ?
I will do myself.
Yeah. अब आ गई बात. ठीक है? Now it's reached home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bless you. Bless you. Vachi, yes, bache. Your question, bache.
Ma'am, my question was that my aspiration is to be a space scientist. So should I start reading books from now and alter my taste from fiction to non-fiction?
I want to be a space scientist. How lovely is that? I think you should be reading everything you enjoy reading. I think you should be a very happy space scientist. Why will you alter anything about you to be a space scientist? You understanding what I'm saying? You should be enjoying reading a book on space. And you should be enjoying reading your storybook. And there should be time and space in your life for both. You must be a wholesome, happy, content space scientist. Yes? So you have to alter nothing. You only have to enhance what you love doing. And if you love reading books on space, go ahead. And if you also love reading a fiction book, read it. Why can't they both coexist? Your real life is going to coexist with your being a space scientist one day. Yes? So live both truly. Being the sweet Vachi you are. ठीक है?
Thank you, ma'am.
Has you got your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything coming to your mind?
I'm not right now.
You have to be true to yourself. You have to be the real you. You have to be the happy you. Being a space scientist has to be a matter of joy and pride for you. You don't have to alter anything for that. Then it's your true joy. And मन मार के थोड़ी बनना है हमने स्पेस साइंटिस्ट. खुशी से बनना है. सब कुछ पढ़ेंगे, मूवीज भी देखेंगे, सब कुछ करेंगे, हम पढ़ाई भी करेंगे, खेलेंगे, हंसेंगे. Life is in totality to be lived. Wholesome life. Wholesome life. ठीक है. Yanira, your question.
How can we keep our mind calm when there's too much aggressiveness in today's generation?
How can you keep your mind calm when there is aggressiveness in today's generation?
Yes, ma'am.
Why are we letting that aggression enter us? Ade Gyanira?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody outside you, Gyanira? Why is Gyanira letting others' aggression enter her? What is Gyanira's thought process? Tell me,
I
what
don't.
is Gyanira's thought process? Or being calm?
I'm not calm person. I get really aggressive if someone shouts at me. I also shout at them. So I just don't know.
Lovely. Okay.
Good
How are
evening,
you,
ma'am.
children?
good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
Ma'am.
I'm fine.
Evening, ma'am.
How is it going?
I'm very
Very
good.
good, ma'am.
Great.
Good.
They need to tell you how is it going. Mummy, you want to take Gyanira's question?
Yes, I can take the questions. I've come for the questions.
Yes. Two questions. In my own humble way, I took them. Gyanira's question, if you can take. Gyanira has asked that she finds the generation of today very aggressive. So, how can she protect herself from that aggression?
Why is the generation so aggressive?
No, the generation of today's time is aggressive. How can she not let that affect her? Right, Gyanira?
How does it
Yes.
not affect her?
Let Gyanira ask you the question. Ask your question, Vita.
Okay, Ganra, what's your question?
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, the question is, how can we keep our mind calm when there is too much aggressiveness in today's generation?
Is it the first time it's happening? Has the earlier past been calmer? The past has seen world wars. The past has seen world wars. We are not at war. So, how did the past go? How did your parents survive? How did the generation survive? The problem is going to not go away. Different forms of stresses will come every time, every new generation. So the only way you can remain calm is, I don't know whether Saina has already told you, is through personal awareness, practice of meditation, practice of peace.
Ma'am, I try to do meditation, but my mind is too much distracted, so it starts daydreaming actually, and
It's deep breathing, also deep breathing, constant habit of deep breathing. But meditation doesn't happen overnight. It's not like you have it's a fever and you have a medicine and the fever goes. It's every day, drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by drop, where you start managing your mind and understanding your mind. It doesn't happen overnight. And number two, sometimes when you practice regularly, even when you practice regularly and you sit down and meditate, it's still very disturbed. And you may just say, oh, I did so much of meditation last 1 month, it's happening now. Because that's the state of mind. Can I get a tissue, please? Good. So it's a regular, it's being aware that my mind is disturbed. That's first sign of recovery, that my mind is disturbed. Secondly, I want to put it at peace. The only way is practicing quietude with yourself. And it's a regular practice, it's not once. I want to sprint and I want to do very well in the race. Can you do a few days of practice and get it? Isn't it a daily practice? Isn't it a daily practice? So when you want something, it's like a daily practice.
Bless you.
So, therefore, Ganira, nothing happens overnight. It's persistence and perseverance of a state of mind.
Okay, ma'am.
Beta, does a flower think about competing with the other flower? That when is it going to bloom? I'll bloom accordingly. Or does it just bloom?
Perseverance and patience and practice. Practice, perseverance, and patience.
Okay, ma'am.
Just
Bless
got
you.
out of a little unwell.
Bless you. Ma, bless you.
Okay, carry on.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wait, when we sum it up, we'll share about that.
Another way to do it is raise this question on Google. Raise this question on Google. You can even do Chat GPT. Even Chat GPT you started to say prompting, and prompt Chat GPT also gives you some ideas. So when you are in doubt, go to Google, put this question to Google, and you get the answer. Let me see what Google told you. Let me see if we got the Google answer. 1 second. That's what the Google answered for you. When we got your question and our librarian looked at the Google, the first thing Google has said is practice mindfulness. It said engage in mindfulness, meditation, or other mindfulness practices. This involves focusing your attention on the present moment without judgment. Regular practice can help reduce stress and increase emotional resilience. Two, limit your exposure to aggressive content. Limit it. Like, for instance, if you're watching certain news and it's very noisy and it's causing you anxiety, why do you keep watching it? Why do you keep watching? Don't watch it. Or put it on mute. Don't take the noise. Right? Third thing it said is set boundaries. Fourth, it said develop emotional intelligence. Work on understanding and managing your own emotions. Emotional intelligence allows you to navigate challenging situations. So, work on understanding and managing your own emotions that you're feeling anxious. Focus on positive connections. That's what physical exercise, deep breathing, as I explained to you, cultivate a gratitude, limit stimulus, time management, so many things. It gives you so many engage in relaxation techniques. Main thing is becoming aware that something is disturbing you. Get away from that situation. Change the situation.
Okay,
You
ma'am.
can't control and cleanse up the rest of the world, but you can control your own mind and divert it elsewhere and not get influenced. Okay? So I'll go back to certain questions and Google whenever in doubt and see what it says.
Okay, ma'am. I
Good.
got it,
Carry
ma'am.
on. Next question.
Haripriya, beta.
Yes, ma'am. So there are a lot of things that demotivate us, ma'am, and we face a lot of problems. And how should we tackle those problems because of demotivation, ma'am?
Hari Priya. Let's see what Google has said for you. Let me see. Hari Priya. Here you are. Hari Priya, your question was, do you have, what is your question, Hari Priya? Very honest during your serve. What is that question, Hari Priya's? Hari, what's your question?
Mama, you face a lot of problems if we are honest and we are being talented. A lot of people will get jealous of us, and we will automatically face a lot of problems. And how should we tackle those problems, ma'am?
Okay. Let me tell you what Google has answered. I'll also answer. Now tell me what's your question. Briefly.
Yes, ma'am. So we face a lot of problems if we are honest and being talented. Like if we are being honest and we are doing a little bit better than others, they will feel jealous and they will just try to dump us. So how do we face problems cause of this, ma'am? I was facing this problem for a long time, ma'am, and I don't know what to do.
On the contrary, if you're honest, you face lesser problems than if you are dishonest. If you are dishonest and if you're a liar, you face bigger problems than somebody who speaks the truth and being honest. I'll tell you why. This is not in the Google. I'm trying to explain to you. You think that those who are dishonest and who are lying are having fun? On the contrary, they're constantly scared. They're constantly afraid. They're constantly insecure. But those who are honest and speak the truth sleep in peace. They're not afraid of the knock at the door. You think those who are corrupt are enjoying life and having a lot of fun because they have a lot of money? So problems are there whether you're honest or dishonest. But you are at peace with yourself if you're honest and ethical. And being at peace, on your peace, being at peace with yourself itself is a reward. Itself is a reward. Knowing that I've done the right thing itself is a reward. Working hard itself is a reward. Not waiting for the result. Why? Because your mind tells you I've done my best. Whereas if you cheat and get a result, you think you are enjoying and you're at peace? No. Your conscience will tell you, oh, this result was not mine. I cheated. You think you are at peace? No. You're disturbed within. Externally, it may not show that you are disturbed, but internally you are. And internal disturbance is very harmful. So the choice is to be at peace with yourself. And therefore, be honest and let the world be the way it is. Doesn't matter. You can't change others, but you can remain ethical. Okay, next question. Would you, Saina?
Ankita.
Hari Priya says something. Hari, you
Yes,
want to say something?
Ma'am, then how should we face a demotivation, ma'am?
It's all about you. It's not external. You must understand the mind is with you. You are the mind. You have to watch it. You have to correct it. Mind is within. Only you can see your mind. Nobody else can. Can I read your mind? Only you can read your mind. Only you know your mind. Only you can correct it. Only you can make it positive. Only you can make it anxious. Only you can cause it to be negative. Only you. But external factors help you. Let's say hearing your parents' counsel and advice, taking teachers' guidance and counseling, and they guide you. They guide you. But you are the one who is to listen and act on it. You're the one who's to listen and act. Can I listen for you? Can I read for you? You can listen to me. But can I act for you? Then you alone can motivate yourself. You can listen to positivity. You can listen to good music, but only you can enjoy it. So you are the master of your mind. You are the gatekeeper of your mind. You have the key to your mind. You can open towards darkness and light. Next question, Kuchu. Saina.
Ji, Ankita, Pita.
Yes, ma'am. How should our generation develop consistency like you in the times of social media, which is a major distractor?
You are saying, how should our generation develop consistency like you in times when social media is a huge distraction? I can tell you
Yes.
what the Google said. In number one, it said set clear goals, prioritize tasks, create a schedule, use productivity tools, implement the Pomodoro technique, which says break your work into short, focused intervals. Establish boundaries with social media. Designate social media free zones. Oh God, mindfulness back again. It's back to mindfulness. It says then turn off notifications. Uh, Reflect on values and priorities. Learn to say no and reward yourself. Back to your own self-management. Back to self-management. It's given you 10 points to, but nothing but you prioritize what you want. Social media doesn't control you. Artificial intelligence doesn't control you. You control it. You're the maker of artificial intelligence. You're the one who switches on social media. You're the one who switches on, reads WhatsApp. You're the one who goes on Facebook. You are the one who switched on notifications. You can switch off. You're the one, you have your phone in your hand. You can put it aside. You are the master of your destiny. You are passing it. You think you are now feeling controlled by the media, social media, which we have created ourselves. It's in our own hands. We are creating a monster, whereas it's an aid, it's a tool. It's not a monster, it's not a controller. It's an aid and a tool. Don't let it control you. You control it. You switch off the phone when you're studying. Put it aside, put it far away. Can you switch it off? Ankita, can you switch off your phone? Can you? Who switches off your phone? The phone switches off itself or you switch off? I'm asking you.
I switch off.
Now who's the master?
Me.
Who charges when it's getting discharged?
Me.
Then who's the decider?
Me.
Who's the controller?
Me.
Who is the reader?
I'm the reader.
Then you are the master. So how can it control you? If it's controlling you, that means you are you are lacking control. You are letting it impact you, and you are enslaved to it. You're subordinating yourself to it. That's not what it's meant for. It's a tool to be used. Have you understood? Learn to be
Yes.
master of your destiny, you youngsters. At this age, it's interesting you are asking these questions, that I'm being controlled. What do we do? We are being overwhelmed. What do we do? There's a lot of pressure. What do we do? But you're not realizing you're the own masters. You are your own. The problem is that you're not practicing that mastery. You're not doing self-talk. I'm the master. And you're not doing self-observation when you observe yourself, what is happening to you. But the fact that you're asking me this question is coming out of self-observation. But the answer lies in self-control. So practice self-control. Now, how do you practice self-control? After this program, Google and say, how do I practice self-control? It will give you 5 answers. Practice. But most important is prayer, meditation, quietude, self-talk, self-witness, self-policing. Self-policing. Okay, Sana?
जी मामी मैं छोटी छोटी अगर आपकी परमिशन हो तो तीनों बच्चों को एक एक बात बोल देती हूँ, then we'll conclude the program. I'm glad they've all met you and it's been memorable for them. ज्ञानीरा एक एक वो एक कहानी है, आप उसको पढ़ लेना, अभी आपके लिए मन में आया. There was a lot directed towards a saint. A lot of harsh words were directed towards a saint. And he remained very calm. And they asked him, how did you do it? He said, I didn't receive it. So he didn't take in the aggression. He decided, what will my swabhav be? आपको डिसाइड करना है ज्ञानीरा कि आपका स्वभाव आप जीवन में कैसा चाहते हो. शांत चित्त, एक चित्त, calm, full of perspective, dignity, or you also want to get involved in the same kind of aggression. Take a decision, work in that direction. Then non-aggressiveness will become a way of life for you.
Yes.
Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Ankita, beta, courage. करेज इज अ डिसीजन. करेज एक फैसला होता है. करेज इज अ डिसीजन. आप बहुत छोटे हो अभी, बट करेज इज अ डिसीजन. व्हेन यू वांट टू वॉक, अंकिता नहीं, सॉरी मेरे बच्चे, हरिप्रिया, courage is a decision when you want to walk on that path which is righteous, mindful, reflective, realistic, practical, but you want to be truthful. You have to do it with courage. There is no other way out. There is no easy way out to walk the courageous path. The courageous path will require courage. So be courageous and be proud of your courage.
You got for dinners. There is one is a la carte, the other is a buffet. Have you gone for food? When they say it's a buffet or it's a la carte. Buffet means everything served, you pick and choose. And the other is a la carte, where you sit down on the table and you order, I only want this. Have you tried both? Have you? Abhika, have you?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do? When there's a buffet, what do you do? And when there's a la carte choice, what do you do?
When I order a thing.
हाँ?
बेटा,
अब बुफे में ये होता है कि बहुत सारा खाना लगा हुआ है. इट्स अ बुफे. आप जो मर्जी खाओ, उतना ही चार्ज करा जाएगा. मान लो आला बुफे का 500 रुपीज पर प्लेट है, तो आप बुफे है, बहुत सारा उसमें सब्जी, नॉन वेज भी है, वेजिटेरियन भी है, सब कुछ है. और एक है आला कार्ट, जिसमें जो ऑर्डर करोगे उसी के पैसे लगेंगे. ठीक है. जब आप बुफे में जाते हैं तो उसमें नॉन वेजिटेरियन फूड भी है, वेजिटेरियन फूड भी है. पैसे 500 रुपीज है. और जब आप टेबल पे बैठोगे और अला कार्ट करोगे, तब जो ऑर्डर करोगे वही पेमेंट करोगे. तो जब आप बुफे पे, मान लीजिए आपको चीप लगता है कि कितनी सारी वैरायटी है, 500 रुपीज में मैं चिकन भी खा लूंगा, फिश भी खा लूंगा, सूप भी पी लूंगा, स्वीट डिश भी ले लूंगा, पनीर भी खा लूंगा, साग पनीर भी खा लूंगा, सब कुछ वेजिटेबल. क्या तुम सब चीज मिक्स कर सकते हो? क्या करोगे आप एंजॉय करने के लिए?
हम अला कार्ट.
हाँ, लेकिन अला कार्ट बना लोगे ना, खाने में क्या करोगे? क्या सब कुछ मिक्स कर दोगे कि कुछ अलग अलग लोगे और वही लोगे जो अच्छा लगता है?
हम जो
आपको पैसे उतने ही लगे, क्या करोगे? सब कुछ मिक्स कर दोगे, खिचड़ी बना दोगे, क्या करोगे?
मैम अला कार्ट.
हाँ, अलग अलग करोगे, वही लोगे जो आपको पसंद है, ताकि स्टमक में, पेट में सब चीज मिक्स नहीं हो जाए. मान लो तुम वेजिटेबल्स है तो सारी वेजिटेबल्स को मिक्स कर दोगे, खिचड़ी बना लोगे, कि अलग अलग सब्जी खाओगे और उतनी लोगे जितनी चाहिए.
यस मैम, उतनी चाहिए.
चाहे वो जितनी मर्जी खाओ, बिल नहीं लगेगा. क्या करोगे? पेट अपनी भूख के अनुसार खाओगे, है ना? समय भी ऐसे है, जिंदगी भी ऐसे है. आपको बहुत सारी चॉइसेस मिलती हैं, पिकअप आपने करना है, क्योंकि खाना आपने, हजम भी आपने करना है, जीना भी आपने उसके साथ.
छोटे प्यारे से, they are very adorable. 13 and 14, all the children are very adorable. And Ankita, मेरे बच्चे, we will not blame the distractions, we will just improve our focus. We will focus on improving our focus and not blaming the distraction.
That's it. Focusing on focus.
You have to just improve your focus. That's all you have to do.
And so attention.
Simple.
And your choices.
You will focus on not blaming the distractions. You will focus on improving your focus.
हम क्या करें? फोन बड़ा बजता है. अरे फोन को बंद कर दो ना. नहीं, क्या करें, वो बजी जा रहा है, तो तुम क्या बंद कर दो ना. बड़ा डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है तो उसको हटा दो ना. समझे? साइना, डू वी कॉल इट अ डे?
जी.
थैंक यू बेटा.
जी, बस सब ठीक रहो. यू आर ऑल अडोरेबल. Move forward with a very positive perspective towards life. Don't think of aggression and negativity. They are realities, but you focus on your own calmness, your own character, your own positivity. who you are and be wholesome children. Yes, yes, Ankita. Yes, bache.
I just wanted to tell something at the last.
Yes.
My mother is a very big fan of you and Kiran Bedi, ma'am. I just wanted to tell that.
My regards to all your parents
Thank you.
and thank them for sending you on this book reading.
And I have to tell you, you children have been most loving.
Thank
Most
you.
loving.
I
By
love
book.
this. We all love your curiosity, and that's why we hold this program to chat with you, to answer your curiosity to an extent. I hope you understood got the message.
Ma'am, it was an honor interacting with you.
So thank you, Vita. Thank you, Vachi. So thank you, Ganira and Ankita. And who else is that?
Haripriya,
Huh.
Abhikalp,
I didn't get her name because it's covered under this.
Abhikalp and Haripriya.
Yeah, I've got Abhikal, Ankita, Ganira, Haripriya, Suhana. Suhana didn't come,
Vachi,
is it?
no, Vachi,
And
Vachi.
Vachi.
Yes.
Suhana didn't come.
No, no, no. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We
Lots
stay
of love.
connected on the book reading.
Yes, they are joining the group. They're joining the group.
At this
You
session
are with us.
129.
Now
Ma'am,
your
thank
family
you for the
is with
golden
us.
opportunity.
Huh?
Thank you for the golden opportunity.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Stay
You're with us.
connected. You'll be getting morning nutrition
Yes,
on a
yes,
regular basis.
Haripriya. Yes, Bachi. Mummy Haripriya wants to say
That
something.
is
Yes,
speaking with you for the second time, ma'am.
Hari,
I
you are for the
participated.
second.
I participated on session 38 on March 26, 2021, ma'am.
Oh, you've grown up since then.
very nice. Very nice.
Good.
Very nice.
Yes, we
Grow
do call the
beautifully.
alumni. We are also inviting alumni. You are an alumni.
Grow beautifully. Grow beautifully. You all are lovely. Just know that. Now we'll take leave. Oh, lovely. See, Abhikalp, all went very well.
Yes,
Saina
ma'am.
ma'am was on your side. Yes. Lots of love. Now be
Bye-bye.
positive. Be positive. Okay? Okay. Lots of love. Ma bless you. Haste khelte raho. Hari ma bless you. Take care.
Thank you,
Care
ma'am.
Hari. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you,
Hari.
ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.